Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have just got back from New York City and I have a little Louis Vuitton unboxing for you because this is small, as you can see, it really is small. But this is something that I bought as a little souvenir. I also bought some fridge magnets which are up on the fridge over there, but I wanted to get something from Louis Vuitton, so I did. We've got some Murakami here just in the background ready, because this is not Murakami but should go nicely on a couple of my Murakami pieces. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Costs you nothing, but it really does mean a lot to me and everyone that creates content. It really does. I'm still trying to get to those 5,000 subscribers. It's been about 3 years. One day maybe we'll make it. So without further ado, here is the little box. Let's show you. Now, originally I was looking to get something. So for those of you that don't know, at the New York Louis Vuitton on 57th Street, so it's basically on the corner of 57th and 5th, there you can get basically there's a number of pieces that are 57th Street exclusives. So if you go onto the American Louis Vuitton website, for those of you that here that aren't American, you can see those. So you can't order them online, you can only get them in store. Now there was a couple of items that I had on my wish list from that, neither of which were available. The very nice sales associate that was helping me, she was self-admittedly quite new and she seemed to think that those items didn't exist anymore. Don't know, but either way they weren't in stock, because I said, well, here for a few days, can you see? But never mind, we went for this instead, which I ended up getting in Saks Fifth Avenue because they had one in stock at 57th Street, but they couldn't find it. I think they had it on a bag somewhere. So you can see when I say this is small, this really is small, teeny tiny. So I got this for a couple of reasons. It's so small. So this is a micro charm. So it's got the little Louis Vuitton dangling just there. And then that's the back and that's the front. So you've got this pink leather piece and then you can see there the blossom face. So this is a micro charm which is Miss Vivian. Now, I really would like a Vivian, but the normal full Vivian charms, I mean, never say never, but they're about £600. And I don't know if I want a charm enough to spend £600 on one. This is cute, so it's not too big and heavy to dangle from something, which is important to me. Look how pretty. So it's not that big, but also is big enough to see. So this is the micro charm. The code, I haven't got the receipt with me. I'll put the code below and I'll also put it in the description box. Now this came in a peach, which looked really nice against the standard monogram. And the peach was like this, it was like leather and just peach basically instead of pink. They also did a blue one, but the blue one was like a clear, like a transparent acetate. Not for me. I really wanted the pink. The peach was lovely and I may have got the peach if I could not have got hold of the pink, but there's a reason I really wanted the pink. So looked nice against just plain standard monogram. I also have here to show you Miss Alma BB in the white multicolour. I've already got my the bow here and padlock that came with her. And then here we have my Takeshi Murakami merch which I just clipped on. But here, let's just pop her on here so you can, will she go on there? Ooh, might be a bit thick. This clip here is very, very small, as you can see, and the hardware here is quite thick, so I'm not sure if it's going to go. Let me just see. No, and I don't want to force it, but what I can do, just to show you, and we can figure it out properly later, is we can just clip her on. So I'll show you what she looks like on and against the pink. Gets slightly lost on this bag, I'd say. The other place you can put her is with any of the bags, is like on the zips. So you can see there, she's just hanging off the zip. So that looks pretty cool and pretty nice. The other thing you could do is put her through, so where the, I'm trying to explain this, where on the Alma, where the two zips close, you've got in the middle this bit here, which you can put like this is what the padlock could go on, but you could put Miss Vivian on there instead, which is also easier to open and close. So you can see her on there. I think that does actually look quite sweet. See, like I say, you could just have her on the zips. However, and the other reason as well, I thought the peach, you can see we've got a bit of a sort of peachy colour there. I thought the peach would have gone with Miss Alma. However, if I get this Murakami piece here, which is my Cherry Blossom Pochette Accessoire. Now what this bag has on this side is a little D-ring here that you could hang a charm from. But I thought I wouldn't want anything big to hang from that, because, so fitted, I wouldn't want anything big to hang from that, you can see there, because otherwise it'd be too heavy and just hang down too much. So I think actually that looks really sweet. And that was why, this is why I really wanted the pink and not the peach charm. Can you see there? Try and show you. Sorry, she's of course as swiveled as I'm trying to show you. There you go. Right, turn around, Vivian, don't be shy. There we go. I think that looks really sweet. Let me know what you think in the description box below. But the reason I also thought this made a really cute little souvenir for me was that this micro charm you cannot get in the UK at the moment. I don't know if they'll come in. I think quite often you just get different items in different territories, and the Vivian micro charm, there's other micro charms that we can get in the UK, but this little Vivian micro charm here we can't, and that was the one that I really wanted. So I think that looks really cute. So yeah, super happy. Like I say, she clips onto my Nano Speedy, she clips onto this and looks super lovely. Not so good on Miss Alma, but that's okay. I mean, she's got enough, hasn't she? Let's face it, with the Murakami merch as well, which of course I can just take off, it's just clipped on. So yeah, that was all I had to show you. Take care everybody, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye bye.